I'm very excited about four very special Sundays here at Blessed Hope Baptist Church. This is Pastor Jerry Ross, and I'm standing in one of my favorite places to visit here at Blessed Hope Baptist Church, and that's Missionary Hall. Right now, our missions program includes 70 missionary projects, 70 missionary families that we support on a monthly basis, and we want to see that number go up. And so during the month of February, we always have Missions Emphasis Month. Here in Missionary Hall, we post the letters of all of our 70 present missionaries, and there's a few boxes back there that are empty that I hope we can fill up in the very near future. On our very first Sunday, February 4th, we're going to have missionary Brian Delaney and his sweet family here. Now, God has called them to the country of South Korea. He will be here on our evening service at 6:00 p.m. And I'm so excited to be able to hear about a missionary going to South Korea. Right now, we don't support a missionary to that country, and I'm very excited to hear about his burden and how God called him to this country and what his vision is. I think that you'll be blessed 6:00 p.m. on Sunday, February 4th. Now, on our second Sunday, on February 11th, we're going to have a veteran missionary Dan DeLong. Now, him and his wife spent a lot of time both in Papua New Guinea and Australia, planted several churches. This man has been a missionary for over 40 years. Matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and have on that Sunday one of our old-time religion Sundays, because I wanted to have a missionary with longevity. Now, not only has Brother DeLong been a missionary for some time, but he has stood for old-time religion. And I'm very excited to be able to bring him to the pulpit. That's February 11th, and he'll be here only for the 6:00 p.m. service on that particular Sunday.
Then on February 18th, we have a very special guest that's going to be here with us at Blessed Hope Baptist Church, and that is Pastor Terry McGovern and his sweet wife. And they're flying all the way down from Anchorage, Alaska. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the McGoverns. For 17 years, they stayed on the mission field in Papua New Guinea and did an amazing job. I went out to eat with him when I was visiting up in Anchorage, Alaska, and I just began to ask him to tell missionary stories. And for an hour, I was fascinated by all the things that God did with him and his wife in the country of Papua New Guinea. And he's going to come and preach to our church and challenge us concerning worldwide missions. He's going to be with us all day on February 18th.
Then on February 25th, we're going to have missionary Dietrich Hobbs and his sweet wife, Joetta. Now, they are missionaries to the Navajo Indian Reservation. They were reached through the missionaries that are already on the reservation, through the ministry of Mark Haynes and Joel Haynes. They finished Bible college there on the reservation. They're getting ready to plant a church, and I'm excited to be able to bring them to Blessed Hope Baptist Church. Most of you know that this pastor has a heart for the Navajo Nation, and I'm excited to be able to bring in another Navajo couple who have a heart and a burden to reach their people for the Lord Jesus Christ. So on February 25th, they'll be with us all day on that particular Sunday. One of the things my dad taught me when I was growing up in his home and as I worked for him as an assistant pastor for 11 years is this. He used to tell me, Jerry, when you visit a church, if you want to know whether or not you're in a good church, look around and see their missions program. See how many missionaries they're supporting. Because folks, if a church does not have a heart to reach the world for the Lord Jesus Christ, then you know what? We don't have the heart of Jesus Christ, because he's the one that told us, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Now, I want to invite you to come. Blessed Hope Baptist Church members, let's be faithful during Missions Emphasis Month. And for other folks in our community, if you want to receive a blessing, come visit us on these special Sundays in February.